That's Jermaine basically breaking through the kind of front fence, the Pacific Driveway. I didn't have them do that. I just had them westbound, and then it teed off right there, kind of dead end. And someone pointed that he might kind of in a southbound, southwestern direction.
Oh, shit. Shit. God damn.
Next black and white, so I can have the response to your base, and independence generally leave an office, Jermaine independence.
Hello, Krista. Carrie. What's up, everybody? That is a major accident I just witnessed, but
That's outside of 3 northbound. About 3 more properties north, That dead piece, like a post up there, there's a hot mark, I watch up there.
what is this traffic stopped for?
And any available black or white come up.
What the fuck, man? Hello, Rita Maximus. Dodger Blue, baby, Dodger Blue. Rolling down Imperial Highway.
And our supervisor, yeah. Go ahead for that, Nick. I don't see, hey, I've got a perimeter. You got mid-block. I got a lot of unmarked cars here, but I have uniform presence as fixed in. I got a couple good spots to take a look at. Just wondered if you want King and I to head this way. And so, yeah, probably a fourth on that suspect.
Yes, head that way with K9, please. What's the call on that?
Roger for the cruise. Yeah, what's going on, for sure, so we'll let you know.
Emma Rose. What a good name Emma Rose is.
Roger, 6 call.
That's the name of my cat that lives in the parking garage in Van Nuys. Her name is Emma Rose. My feral kitty, Emma Rose.
Hey, Kimbo, you up?
This radio is fine.
Hey, sir, this is Jimmy here. I'm here with one suspect in custody. Is there any possible the black and white can come over here so we can put him in the back seat and we can clear out of here?
So I've been listening to a undercover operation for the last couple of hours, chilling with my cat, and they've been following these suspects around in 2 different cars as they broke into places, and they let them break. What these guys do is they follow them around, let them make the break-ins, and then they make the bust. And they just finally made the bust.
How many more units do you need?
I didn't drive out there because I didn't want to interfere with the undercover operation because they were sneaking around following them. I didn't want to blow their cover. But they arrested the first car, and one guy did get out on foot, and he did run, and they have set up a perimeter for the final guy. And they're asking for canines right now, so I decided I'd drive over there. Not that far. But it was fun to listen to because they've been whispering all day. Okay, they had 3 in a Prius. We got 3 in a Prius. Jermaine, I've been listening for a couple hours. This used to happen when...
And we're back with you one before there's been notified for that point. And are there any resources available that can put up mid-block on Chatsworth?
And so they kept deciding which car are we going to go after, and then they finally split it. They were chasing two cars. I mean, eventually. They followed them and watched them break into shit for 2 hours. And it was crazy because they would change their clothes. So they would break into a place.
Yeah, I'm saying, sure. Yeah, I might take one of the mid-block units on burial. If I want to break off, I just hit for the mid-block independent and burial on Chatsworth. Since that was gas, you have terrain to the south of where he was last seen. You have some workers out there that might provide some intel, or possibly not. I got a lot of good hiding spots, a couple bars that are directed west of where he was last seen. So if he was gas, there's a good chance that he was either contained.
If he was gassed. Anyway, they got... So I'm going to go out here on TikTok. I'll probably stay on YouTube, too. And watch them hunt.
There's a different units on DeSoto. We used to settle up as soon as last name by officer westbound from Independence Street.
Westbound
Independence. Ma'am, it's their discretion. We're just looking for without haste, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Big nasty redhead at my side. Fucking go Dodgers, man.
It's 10 points for Eric speaking.
Yeah, can we give, if you double tap the screen, it gives us one light that puts it out in the...
Hey, you have a break. Table is mid-block. You know, maybe the block marks vehicle. We have uniform presence. It's tight, and 104 is notified for the Canada response. What do you think is first name, sir?
We will be out here...
we give it the plainclothes guys or snake cars fill off. They do not send us shade, independence. We're going to discuss objectives. We're going to play a CB location.
So these plainclothes detectives...
In any unit that's plainclothes that needs to leave from up location, please.
They need all plainclothes units.
I'm going to be on Chatsworth.
Yeah, well, you guys just listen. They keep fucking interrupting me.
Roger. And that CP was good, so we'll do it mid-block between DeSoto and Independence for that CP.
You guys can just listen to the cops yourself.
Your control line, the back channel, that CP is going to be told as a mid-block DeSoto and Pearl.
We're looking for a male Hispanic, black hoodie. That's the description. The undercover detective said the usual. He goes, we're looking for the usual. Black hoodie, all black. Anyway, they were watching these guys break into houses all morning since 10 o'clock. And they followed them from place to place. These guys, these thieves, they were changing clothes and switching cars. Like, this is a really solid little organized crime ring that they took down. But one guy got away because they were following two cars. And everybody scattered. They were able to arrest everybody, but the one guy fucking skated. And this is the perimeter we're listening to right now on the radio. Although they have went quiet. But it's just right up here. I was going to come out here earlier, but I was like, you know what? Because they were like secretly following in undercover cars and shit, whispering in the radio. And I didn't want to scare the people they were following. I didn't want to scare them off by driving around TikToking. You know, I would have blown the whole operation. So I thought I used my better judgment and didn't blow their undercover operation, and I was just waiting until they made the arrest, and that's what they finally have done. But one guy got away, and they put too much work into this to let one guy get away, so they locked it down. They want his ass. I'll be able to read the chat once I'm out of the car, you guys. Can't really get a look at that chat. Until I get up here. It's too bright, too dangerous. That's a pretty big perimeter. Where am I going to sneak into that fucker? I definitely got to go in on DeSoto. That's our perimeter. And we're going to enter DeSoto. He was last seen eastbound on, let's see. They're not saying much right now. Oh, he's on the river for sure. He's down on the riverbed. So there is a river that I can sneak into the perimeter on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow containment of this perimeter, and I'm going to walk down on the river.
Black and white, over here on the west side of you, on my face, and deep into the first one comes down.
They can't block that river, just like they can't block train tracks. I'm going to get right down there.
I don't barrier, just on my face, and deep up so that we don't have email traffic coming through Jasper. Yeah, for sure, barrier down to the soil. I'll be able to down to Roger, I'm going to put a picture out on the Apple House of the dude that's outstanding. It's going to be the black hoodie, but it has like these small little, what you call them, like logos, bunch of little logos all over the place. Hey, Roger, thank you.
Male Hispanic, black hoodie.
Hey, lose my earphones, but going crazy on the signal right now. That's not right now. Hey, that's why I must have what you're saying that. You know, that guy, that's probably also. Roger, how are you? That's why I get any intel as if this local has a connection over here. Hey, this is not locals. They came from down south.
What's up in the 818, baby?
Down for vehicle, especially ride shares. Keep the head up for those. It's a different office that's taken off recently.
This is an undercover, Chatsworth undercover operation that they've been working on for, based on their chatter, been working on for weeks.
Also, for the information, he did pick up this hoodie. He's going to have a black t-shirt with the Jordan shoe logo on the back side.
Jordan shoe logo on the back of the hoodie. I'm guessing he's down on the river. I think I'll find him before they do, but let's see. Let's find out. I haven't heard confirmation on that K9 call, but I think they're trying to find him before they, well, they did request K9, but in the daytime it's a lot easier to find stuff like that. So they might catch him before I even get here, and I'm actually here, but we'll see. There's the helicopter right there to my left, circling the river. So let me see if I can get down onto that riverbed where we can walk down and do a really good live stream from the middle of the perimeter. I think we are going to be able to do that, actually. So I'm going to go through the perimeter on the riverbed where they can't see me. I mean, the helicopter is going to be able to see me, and see if I can walk right into the middle of the perimeter. The guy's not armed, so it's not dangerous.
It's just happens to be over here, just on San Jose, west of DeSoto. I know this is vehicle on his head of park. Right, I have a different
118. It was a famous bank robbery 20 years ago, and somebody found all the money. It was buried right here in this park. Fuck, I wish I would have found that money. All right, let's see what we got here. I should have taken that right, actually, to get down to the river.
I'm an instant commander. The CP is going to be San Jose, just west of Stono. Any adventure supervisors or any other supervisors that are on this containment, you can meet me over here and we'll coordinate. And then airship, I spoke to K9. They're breaking off some units from a search in Hollywood, and they'll be responding here in a second. And then we are going to coordinate and see how many suspects we have outstanding on this particular perimeter, just one.
Okay, so the K9s are in Hollywood finishing up a search. K9s are coming from Hollywood. That's longer drive than we just made, so we got a lot of good action. Command post is being set up right here, a block ahead of me at San Jose and DeSoto. I'm going to take a quick look at the command post and then see the flight path. There's a riverbed that I can sneak into the perimeter on. And so I'll be live on TikTok shortly here. Command post is going to be right here. Yep, and here's the perimeter. So command post is going to be set up right here. So they got this blocked. That's the setup for the command post. They're not going to let me through that street. All right. This is kind of a large perimeter, actually. I'm going to get right up in this motherfucker, though, dudes. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take the river. I'm about to film my own arrest. Why? Because I'm breaking contain on the perimeter. The problem is they don't have the ability to create a real perimeter around this scene because of the river. They don't arrest journalists, so I'll be fine. I have my credentials around my neck. I'm just going to circle the whole perimeter. I see the command post was right there. See if they got anything blocked off on Independence. They do. It's blocked off right there. It's blocked off on Independence. Okay. 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 That's okay. I'm still going to get in there. I'm still going to get in there. They're going to have it blocked off on Burial.
Units on this perimeter, or correction, metro units. And we're going to try to vet this. We have 3 suspects total on this incident. 2 suspects are in custody. 1 suspect is outstanding. It looks like preliminary right now as we're looking at it that the suspect that's outstanding is the one with a ping warrant on his phone. If anybody has conflicting information on that, can you dial me up? Roger, I'm calling you up right now.
They're trying to ping his phone right now to get a location on the subject.
When we get that information, it's going to be, we have 3 suspects in custody, sir, not 2. Roger. Roger, that adds up. So, 1 driver, 3 went into the house. Roger, that adds up.
All right. It looks like the river's not in play, actually. They don't have a perimeter at the river, so the river's outside of the perimeter. The river is going to be outside of the perimeter. All right. The river is outside of the perimeter. I wonder if I can sneak down into this northbound. Are you guys sure you didn't get as far as the... You guys sure you didn't get down to the river?
You know what? The dogs are coming out, so they'll find out.
I know. I'm listening.
It's one of our typical things, which it shows extremely wide range.
I'm just deciding where I'm going to shoot.
Oh, you're
I might go over to the command post that. Just driving around. I was thinking he got to the river, but the dogs will figure it out.
Yeah.
Did they see him go in a house?
I don't know too much. I know they were undercover talking about.
I was listening for the whole 2 hours. I didn't come out here because I didn't want to disturb the operation. And then when they made the arrest, I heard the guy got away.
Yeah. No, there's fleeing.
It was really good to hear him, like, taking care of business.
Yeah. Maybe park like somewhere down here and then.
Yeah, I'm either going to go to that way over by DeSoto, by the command post, because that's where the dogs will show up. I'm going to drive back around the perimeter.
So you're going to go that way? And
Yeah. I'm not going to get in your perimeter. Yeah.
Go for it.
I was just thinking, because I could see on the river, I wonder if that guy, because he was westbound, he said.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll drive over there. I have his description. Hoodie, right? Black hoodie? Thank you. Damn, I'm inside the perimeter, actually. Should I go back around to the command post here? Let me think this through. Because I'm technically inside this perimeter. Hold on. Canines are on the way. Command post is right there. He was last seen westbound at Independence and Germain. Is that what he said? No. Hello.
Verify we have both suspect vehicles in custody.
I'm going to go around to the command post just so we can see the dogs and shit, everybody. There's a pup right there.
Yes, sir. I have a white Prius that we were not initially following before that's met up with those guys. That's the car I have. And then the rental car, I believe, is over there in custody. There's another Prius that was left in Simi that we did not follow up.
And let's just make sure the two cars that we do have, before the victim's property that was just put out on the app, let's see if we can recover any of that.
I'm just going to go over to the command post for now. I don't...
I'll bring it on that.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, the river's to my left, but the river's completely out of the perimeter. Although he was westbound, if he made it to the river, he's long gone. If they actually have him contained right here, we'll find out because the canines are on their way from Hollywood. They're just finishing a search in Hollywood, so we got a lot of time actually. Canines won't be here for 20 minutes. I'm just going to circle the perimeter one more time and see where I can get the best shot of everything. Where I just was is a pretty good spot, actually. Where I just was a really good spot. I might go back to it if I... Well, I'm gonna drive around this one more time. Hello, everybody. God damn, these stoplights are a bitch. I might just run this red light. Maybe we can go around the perimeter the other way. That's what I'll do. Alright, we're just circling this perimeter. I'll be on TikTok as soon as I decide the best spot to watch this go down. Probably either that officer or the command post. Here's the river. Literally right here is the river. My gut feeling is he made it to the river, but Browns Creek Path right there, they left that perimeter fucking short of that. They actually removed all the plainclothes guys, but this was an undercover operation that's been going on all morning. I've been listening on the TAC channel at home as these guys whisper as they followed these two cars around and watched them break into shit. Let them like really dig themselves a fucking hole before they made the arrest. Damn, they got this blocked up high over here. Again, on the other side of the river. Are they sure he didn't make it to the river, man? That river looks. I bet this is gonna be a bust.
Oh, you on?
Damn, they got burial shut off here. All right. They got that shut off. Yeah, I'm gonna go back around to the command post. I'm still looking for a way in to this fucking perimeter. Anyway, what the hell's going on in here? What kind of car do I have? A shitty one. Who are they looking for? This is a undercover police operation's been going on for the last several hours. Plainclothes undercover detectives have been following two cars, and it was multiple suspects as they went around Chatsworth breaking into properties. And the way that works is they let them break into shit so they can like really put it on them on the arrest. So they let them go in and out of a few properties, steal a few things before they pounced on them, and they went ahead and did that. No accidents. And here's the school is panicking because somebody's loose. And then when they made the arrest after the undercover operation, one of the guys took off on foot and got away. Typical. You know, your typical shit. The question is, can I take the riverbed to sneak into the perimeter through somebody's property? That's the question. And you know what? The answer to that is yes. I can. So where they won't let me in on Varial, if I take the pathway, and then cut through somebody's yard. Oh, that helicopter is. That helicopter is checking outside of the riverbed.
And you know, with the CP for everything from the federal.
Go Dodgers, baby. Go Dodgers. I love some.
Direction is clear on Chancellor's Place.
I love some of these dope ass townhomes over here. Rolling down Imperial Highway. Zip dip 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 dip.
Roger, and verify where you're posting up here. Okay, yeah, the track frequency we're going to be operating for is for the entertainment. That's transfer to Soto, Burial, and DeSoto. That might be a repeat frequency or something else, but the track frequency is for the north.
Damn, Hispanic dude in a black hoodie right there. I should have took a closer look at him. Rolling down Imperial Highway. Big nasty redhead at my side. Rolling down. Alright, let's read our chat. What's up, chat? How do I make bigger text on this motherfucker? Hello, Aaron, Maximus, Krista, everybody, Rita, Gail, Nina, Anish. This is very USA. You're about to see how USA it is in a second right now. I drive a Mustang. Hello, Poppy Tool. There's Raging Gamer.
Yeah, CP for error.
What's up, Bear 18?
It has a suspect vehicle over here off of Independence Club.
Primary vehicles on Independence.
Yes, you're looking for research? I have it on the phone. Hey, how are you? I'm just trying to get, where is the suspect vehicle over here off Independence? Answer me. Where's that at? Negative, sir. It was actually a flipper suit. They landed over there, actually on DeSoto and Chatsworth on the east side of DeSoto, and then they broke in a westbound direction, and two were taken into custody immediately. Two made it through Germain. One was taken into custody on Germain and Independence, and one continued in a westbound direction.
Oh, now I know exactly where it is.
And so they were picked up there, the one that broke into the cul-de-sac, and we see it from afar, and then turned south on Independence, or to be, or we had to pursue the resistible force. I pretty much had eyes on from DeSoto. I had a long eye on him.
guy. Like I said, he has a black hoodie with some small logos all over the place on him. He has those black sweats with a logo on the bottom right leg, and he has black shoes with air bubbles on them. Trainer Ichi.
Oh, I thought you were going into Taco Bell, bud. Did they close this perimeter off any more than they already had it? Hell no, they didn't. Based on what they all said, the guys over here. Hello, honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm home. Hello. We should talk to this neighbor. Just me again. I think I'm gonna get out and look around right here. I don't know if I should go to the command post. I'll probably go talk to this neighbor right here. Alright, I'm gonna get out and get on TikTok. Let me get my tripod out.
but yeah. I'm gonna be off Chatsworth over here and just I'm not trying to get you a patrol unit over there. If we get an additional patrol unit to Chatsworth and Burial to relieve that unit, he's gonna be primary to Bruce K9.
Can't really get a good view right here. I was just checking the view. I can't get a good view, and I wanna do all the canine and command post shit, so I have to go back over here. We got another unit.
Hey, can we get one additional patrol unit to relieve the metro unit at Chatsworth and Burial?
They don't even. Imperial and where? Burial? What did he say?
Yes, sir. I do have a black and white at Burial in Chatsworth right now. It says that you know up there.
I'm in a big black car, actually. I'm in the silver low hatchback.
Okay, I got you there. Yeah, I believe the L car is on the way for black and white. So you, looks like he's on the way for it. And any of the units that over on Burial have been blocked. I can break one of you, maybe the black and white, and hold them and block Chatsworth from Burial. And just go to release the green and unmark them. If black and white on Burial, just verify you have an unmarked nearby. Just hold that spouse and clear out.
I didn't catch that, sir.
Yeah, that's a red light. You saw it. Are they gonna put the canines over there? Huh. They think he's up here. What's up, Cheryl? What's up, Poop React? Yeah, I'll get the radio more on you right now. I can't point it at the speaker just while I'm just driving here. It's just really hot out, so I'm kind of waiting for the canines to get here.
Anyone with 60 with 10 points for battery up on the Texas rear shit. That's why it is the battery up on the Texas rear shit.
The guy ran.
They're just with you. We're leaving here number 18 with it briefly.
I don't think I can go right there. Just waiting on those canines. Waiting on those puppies. Go bump, down, I mean, where does the guy think he's even gonna hide over there? Is this the school they were gonna shut down? Must be. Must be the school. Oh, for the shutdown. Front row for the meltdown. Oh, stop it. You fools. Let me get in here. Let's creep in here a little bit. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, that's a good house to slip in the perimeter in through. That's what I need to do. Is go to these homes right here and just ask a motherfucker. Maybe that is what I'll do. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Hollywood with canines? Zoobado doo da doo da doo doo da. They were on Germain and Independence, and he ran that way. He's gonna be in one of those yards on Varial. Right? These are like horse properties and shit. You know what I mean? These are like, rest in peace, Rudy. Rudy has died. And Carlos wants to know what happened, you know. Come on, could you guys drive any slower or worse or badly? Jesus fucking Christ, people. What the fuck are you guys doing up here? This is probably the best spot. Just depends on how they have it cut off. Oh, yeah, they have it cut off. Yeah, this is probably one of the better spots to see what's going on with this community patrol and all this nonsense up here. Okay, yeah, this is going to be the best spot. Although there's no shade, you know. This is it. This is our spot. It's a shadeless spot. It's an unforgiving spot. But it's our spot. Well, we're about to get out here soon. Won't have to guess after that. Alright. I think we'll just watch from the air. What's up? Airship. Alright, so there you go. We're watching the airship. What's up, everybody? Channel 49.
31 SB174. We Eagle Delta. 17446.
What's up, Bridget? What's up, Sean? Sean, there was what's up, Vuyu? Krista, Sean. There was hi, Charlie. There was an undercover police operation all morning today where they were following a suspected and obvious group of burglars who go around in these cars and break into homes. And so plainclothes under detectives were following them all morning for like 3 hours. And when they finally made the arrest after a few burglaries, one of the guys got away. He's a Hispanic male in a black hoodie. And you can see the airship right overhead. The canines are on their way from Hollywood. So we're still listening in on the TAC channels. Canines will be here to run this guy down any minute now. I'm going to get out and check out the canine action if it's possible. This is a lockdown perimeter. So, I've driven around the perimeter 3 or 4 times, and it is not an easy perimeter to get into. Now, there are some homes I could probably cut through, but I'm kind of waiting to see. On YouTube. So we're out here in Chatsworth. He's not armed, I don't believe, Emily. They haven't said he's armed, but they are bringing in canine to get him. I heard about a good one this morning. Hello, Maddie. I'm not in the perimeter. I heard about a long one. Someone texted me at 6:30 a.m. Our good friend Lockdown texted me and said, hey, you better go take over for Tony and Castillo because they're leaving a perimeter at 6:30 a.m. Yeah, that's crazy. They're crazy. I went home and went to bed with my cat. This was an undercover police operation that went on all morning this morning, following around a group of burglars. They followed them around for several hours, multiple plainclothes detectives and undercovers. And when they finally made the grab, they had 2 cars full of people. And they arrested everybody except one guy did get away on foot. And they have him locked down in this perimeter right here. There was one school just to the east of me that they did temporarily lock down, elementary school, but they have since released it. What's up, Glitch? Timmy, hello, Glitch. So why aren't you outside? Are you not allowed? It's about 157,000 degrees outside. So if I got outside, I would be standing right at that cop car anyway. And even he's not standing outside. It's so hot. He's not even standing outside of his car. Now, there are some other points at this perimeter where I can go get in the shade. And I probably will. I'm just waiting on the canines to get here. I've driven around this perimeter multiple times. The command post is just right here on this street. So if you take a right, that is the command post right there. I'm just waiting for canine. I'm waiting for the radio to tell us canine is here. There has been a lot going on the radio. For the last 10 or 15 minutes, we haven't had shit going on the radio. Yeah, I saw a little bit of the video of the woman who got bit by the dog. Castillo put a live highlight up of the woman who was crying from the dog bite. And yes. We're at a perimeter. We're
Hello?
here we go.
That's great. South of Ontario. It was searched. Yeah, we've been taking our kids off.
Okay, we're finally getting some more information here. We're on Varial. They're searching a couple of houses right here. Go Hawks. Yeah, I heard about this this all-nighter. And you know how interested I am in staying up all night? I have zero interest in staying up all night to do that. Absolutely zero. So this undercover operation started. Michelle, this is an undercover plainclothes detective police operation that has been underway since about 8 this morning. They've been following a group of known burglars who were in 2 stolen cars, and they've been driving around Chatsworth, breaking into houses and businesses, and they were followed for several hours before the undercover operation finally went for the takedown. And they arrested everybody, but one guy did get away on foot, and they have him pinned down on Varial and Chatsworth right here. Varial and Chatsworth. That's the airship overhead. They're waiting on Hollywood canine units who were busy doing something else. They've been on the way for a little while now.
Units on the perimeter, just an update. Cannon's arriving now. We'll brief them, and then we'll be getting our canine search shortly.
Canines have arrived. Canines have just arrived. They'll be briefing them right now, and they will be releasing the hounds. Release the hounds! So, I'll probably try and go get a look at the canines right now and see if they are at this command post, because I want to be where the canines get released. So let's go take a look. The Realist, it's you? The canines have arrived. Let's see if we can get a look at the canines.
17 DCP3 to CC.
I don't want to miss my radio chatter. little LA side hustle. All right, K9, the last K9 is on the way. Just getting on the 118 freeway. I didn't leave you unattended, did I? Sure I did. I forgot. We're over here on TikTok too, you guys. The last K9 is just getting on the 118 freeway. As soon as the last K9 gets here, they're gonna move in. So I'll put YouTube in the damn tripod. Anyway, if you want to move closer when I get out like that, I'm over here on TikTok. Did I just see Lockdown? Sweet Cheeks. What's up, sweetie pants? What's up, sweet cheeks? We're way out in Chatsworth, Lockdown. We are at DeSoto and Chatsworth. This is DeSoto and Chatsworth. They had to bring the K9s from Hollywood, and there's still one just getting on the 118 and the 405, I believe. Either that or the 118 and the 5. So that last K9's got another 5-10 minutes before he even arrives. Command post is right around the corner here. Just around this corner. It's so fucking hot out. I can't believe how fucking hot out it is. It's stunningly hot out. Like, it's brutal. You look at even this cop's jumping back in his car because it is too fucking hot. Look at him. He's not even having it. He's getting in the air too. I'm telling you guys, wherever this fucking guy's hiding from this fucking lockdown, he's hot. Wherever this dude's hiding, unless he broke in someone's house and turned the air on, he's hot as fuck. So we're gonna jump back out though. As soon as the K9s get here, we're gonna jump back out and jump back in. I just finished a lemonade. But I was at home with my cats listening to this. This was a plainclothes detective undercover operation. They were whispering on the TAC channels all morning. Okay, we're watching them break into this house. Okay, I got my car right here behind the Prius, but I don't want to poke the nose out too far. I didn't drive out here because I didn't want to blow their operation. Some TikToker starts filming the suspects and I'm going to blow their cover. So I stayed away from it all morning. And then I just kept listening. And then when they finally made their move to arrest everybody in 2 different cars, one guy actually took off on foot. And I heard him start creating the perimeter. And so I drove out. But this started early this morning, you guys, sometime around 9 a.m. On Citywide TAC 49, I was listening to some and they were whispering because they were literally just hiding in their cars whispering. Okay, this is a stolen Prius. Male is changing clothes. And they would break into a house and then they would come out and change clothes and switch cars. And then at some point, it was weird, man. And then they would drive to the next location, do the same thing. Chatsworth is one of the hotter areas in LA. And so the last remaining suspect who did get away, he's male Hispanic. He's in a black hoodie with the Michael Jordan shoe logo on the back of it. And he's apparently right on this street. We're on Varial. He's about, according to the helicopter and all the information of when he fled, he's about 500 yards north of our position right now. The K9s are right here around the corner, just waiting for the last K9. They're already doing the briefing. And as soon as that last K9 arrives, they will be moving up this street and sweeping. I didn't get an age, and they really haven't been saying an age. And we're on the TAC channel. They're just... Oh, here we go. Haven't been hearing much. The last call was final K9 on the way, 118 freeway was the last call. So we're just waiting for more information. Oh, the dude's in a hoodie out in this heat. He's dying. Listen, Linda, I'm loving the scanner. First of all, shout out to Tony Chasing Trouble, because I was able to use my scanner, but I finally gave it to him Thursday night to take home and really program it. And now my scanner is fire because Tony took care of me. Thank you, Tony. Hell, last night I picked up my scanner and me and Tony sat at not a perimeter, but there was a shooting at a strip club. Sorry, you guys, I was gonna go live, but Tony went off his live and he had to teach me everything he did to my radio, and that took us like an hour or two, and then we hung out for another hour or two because we watched a police chase live on our phones because it was coming right at us, and we thought we were gonna do a live, and it just went on and on. And thanks for the messages from Dean and Cheryl, because I guess someone was trolling my chat and I fucking didn't see it. Tony's all right for, I'm not going to talk politics, Fiamma, but me and Tony did talk politics last night off camera. Me and Tony talked politics off camera. But it was more like about life. We talked about life. Tony's super awesome, you guys. The fact that he does that for money, you guys, he charges people, I don't know what he charges, probably $100. I'm making that up to program a scanner like this. I did donate $10 to the fund that everybody's been kind of throwing at the dude that jumped off the building. So I did throw a little donation. Tony's a real one, Courtney. Tony's a real one. And when he handed me my radio, I jumped off TikTok and I said, listen, dude, you want something for this? Let me give you something. He said, dude, just throw me $10 for the fucking GoFundMe for the guy that we saw unalive himself. So he didn't even take a 20 spot, man. He's a good dude. Somehow I don't think the guy is in the same clothes. Oh, you mean from earlier here? Oh, I'm sure he got rid of his hoodie, number one. The undercover operation was literally stating that they were changing their clothes after every burglary. So they would burglarize something, come out in the cars, change clothes, then switch cars. This was a professional burglar. This is what happens, because I used to catch burglars in my neighborhood all the time. And although they wouldn't catch them on the scene, they're very interested in the license plates if the cars are not stolen. They're very interested in who the subjects are, because they start following these known. Listen, for all the bitching I've done about LAPD over the years, I can tell you one thing I've learned, is they're fucking working. They're hard at work. We're just understaffed in a city of 20 million people. We have 8,000 police officers. We need 12,000. These guys get to business, man. And this undercover operation was awesome. I was listening for 2 hours. It was so much fun listening to these guys do their thing. It sounded like fun. There's scanners that don't need to be programmed. Well, you don't need to program the scanner. Here's the thing. I mean, I don't want to get into a fucking scanner talk. Yeah, you can just put your zip code in and you get the channels. I was able to use my scanner. He just set it up. He's a ham radio specialist. So he set up little things just little, I can't even get into it, but there's little things that make it easier, and it's hard to explain all that shit. Yeah, this was an undercover op, went on all morning. I was listening to it on my newly programmed scanner, and I didn't drive up here because I didn't want to blow their cover, basically. What am I going to come TikTok the burglars who don't know they're being followed? So I decided, I was like, you know what? I actually got that from Tony last night. You can actually blow their operation. Of course you can blow their operation. Yeah, Jan, thank you to all the first responders. Give us a follow if you're new here. Yeah, we're on DeSoto and Chatsworth. There were multiple people in multiple cars during this operation. I don't have the exact details, but they arrested everybody except one person in one of the cars. I don't know what happened with the other car because the car split and they had split operations chasing different cars. All I know in this particular situation was one guy got away and the other several were arrested. And he took off in a black hooded sweatshirt, Hispanic male, with the Nike logo on the back of it. And he's right about 500 yards north of us on Varial. K9 is probably arriving. I'm sure we're going to get the call on the radio when it does. But I haven't heard that yet.
He's on Varial. This guy in the red hat. Where's he going?
Somebody on Varial, guy in a red hat. Let's take a look at that.
He just hit the first sedan, like white Porter sedan, the closest to Varial is his. He's trying to leave.
Oh, it's somebody trying to leave. He's got a van. I'm on Varial. I don't see who they're talking about. So, I have the exact location. I know exactly because I listened to the whole thing. So they actually caught the guys at Independence and Germain. If you look on a map, Independence and Germain is it's kind of a weird cul-de-sac. And the guy, so Independence, let me zoom in. I'm sorry, we're on Independence. Yes. So Independence, one block north of us on Independence is where they made the arrest. And that's where the guy...
He did not get into any vehicle. His way.
That's where the guy escaped. At Independence and I think it was Germain.
The black four-door vehicle southbound of Varial has been checked. It's at Channel J now.
They are checking cars as they leave. I'm sort of in the perimeter, but I'm not. I'm at the command post. I'm at the command post. Command post is right around the corner. They're literally on the other side of this fence, right around that fence. It's so hot, you guys. I'm not going to just stand there until the dogs make their move. We're going to watch the dogs make their move. We're going to get out for that. But what I'm saying is... I'm waiting for the call on the radio that the last dog has arrived. They're waiting on the last dog. All these workers were actually working up on Independence there. They had to remove the workers. So depending on your situation as a worker, you're either getting paid to not work right now, or you're the contractor losing all kinds of money. But there's the helicopter right here, you guys. It's circling. Right above, because the guy is straight ahead on Independence. I mean, that's the last known location, guys. My instincts told me that the guy made it to the river, but I don't know that. I was listening on the hello, Rosemary. Rosemary, I'm just sitting in the air conditioning because it's about 167,542 degrees out. Even the police are refusing to stay outside of their car at the tactical locations. Look, the cops are in their air conditioning. You know how they're usually just chilling outside the car at these perimeters? This poor woman is delivering Grubhub or Uber Eats, and she's looking for somebody to let her in the perimeter. This is common at the perimeters, you guys, is we often see somebody show up with a pizza or Grubhub or something like that. And we almost took somebody's pizza recently. We were going to leave cash in the box, and we were only going to have 2 pieces. But we did consider... Here's the poor 2 cops had to get out of their air conditioning to tell Grubhub that they're shit out of luck. It'd be hilarious if it was the fucking Hispanic male in the black hoodie broke into somebody's house and ordered Grubhub. That would be the fucking funniest thing maybe ever. Anyway, we are just here waiting for the last canine to arrive, and we are going to watch. Was that the cops that ordered that? No, she's still got her bag. Let's talk to her. Listen, we got time to burn. Let's talk to this lady. She's calling the customer to tell him to come down to pick the food up. Should we tell her it's our food? Because it's already paid for. If it was a pizza, we would. Looks like Taco Bell, actually. It looks like Taco Bell. She just called them and said, you guys have to come pick up your food. Rosemary, it's 91, but 94. It's been really cold in LA. For the past week, not cold, but it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful fall weather. And it's been so beautiful, I haven't even looked at the weather. I fucking got up here and it was like, what the hell? It's too hot to be outside. Now, I could have went a block this way and a block up that.
VW SUV southbound on Burial to San Jose. It's clear.
I could have went down further in the shade, but the problem is it's too far from the command post. So there's a shady spot way down the block there I could have went, but it's away from all the action. And we want to see the canines. Hello, Donna. Morgan, Andrew, everybody else I haven't seen.
Blonde MTV.
This is, we're in Chatsworth. We're in Chatsworth. Under a perimeter. And, watching the conclusion of an undercover operation that's been going on all day. They arrested everybody after...
K911 here.
K911's here.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
All right. We're going to get out on...
Yes, sir. Unless you have something to aid with the plan, talking to the primary here. 11, I'm going to go to Germain and Independence there. I believe the address is going to be 10611 Independence. I'm going to start there, start pushing it south, and then 5 will be the backside on Birch Hall.
Is that on Burial?
Yes, Burial.
Oops. Hold on. I got to get out and see what's going on.
won't let you deliver that, huh?
Oh, I didn't forget my small little YouTube. Here's Canine right here. And they're making their move. There they go. There go the dogs and the canine truck. Canine truck in front of the canine vehicle. There's the third canine vehicle going in. So the sweep has begun. There's the fourth canine vehicle. So here we go. We got SWAT right here. Got SWAT jumping in this car. You guys, it's so hot and bright, I can barely see the chat. But anyway, we're at the end of a burglary ring sting operation. They're moving more canine units down to Varial, which makes sense. I don't have confirmation on weapons on this. I don't think there are weapons on this. But we are at the command post. So they're gonna sweep Independence first, according to the radio. So this is a dead end. This is where the dude was last known seen. And then
Can you come up? Airship, so there's a guy in the gardening. This lock over here wasn't held, but it looks like the guy in the picture. We're on the corner of the roundabout. So, primary.
shit.
An idea. Hey, sure, there's a radar call 20956 Main Street. They're stating that's a possible suspect.
Okay, they got the suspect.
That's where we just grabbed this guy. So I'll have the primary come over here so they can take him in and then ID him. But based on those eyes and that funny picture, it's him.
Okay, they're saying they got the guy right here on Germain. Oh, I should be helping these guys. Ah, shit. Sorry, you guys. I should have been helping you. My bad. My bad. I should have helped you with that. I usually help you with that, man. I'm sorry. Sounds like they got the guy up Germain here. Okay, based on the chatter. Okay, there's only one way out of here. This is a dead end. So if they do have the suspect here on Germain, we're gonna see it all come right out of here. They're saying they have the possible subject right here at Independence and Germain. So let's see what happens.
Hey, Airship, the primary just ID'd him. It's a positive.
Primary ID'd him. It's a positive.
Okay, copy.
They got him.
Hey,
Suspect
can
in
we just get a
custody.
unit over here to transport, please?
Suspect in custody. Unit over to transport. They didn't even have to pull the dogs. They didn't even have to pull the dogs out of the truck. The dogs aren't even coming out, guys.
Great, dogs, ramp, it's going eastbound, Chatsworth's been cleared.
Okay, so right here on Germain, just north of us, they're asking for a unit to come pick the guy up. And there goes the unit to pick him up.
K9, Horace hit his area for red head.
All right, there you go.
Hey.
So they're grabbing
Verify copy, code 4 positive ID. Is or anything else?
code 4 positive ID. They're loading the guy up.
Thank you very much for everything. Appreciate it.
They're loading the guy up. Code 4 positive ID, guys. They got the guy. We're gonna stand here anyway and see if we can get a look at him. They're gonna have to drive him out here because this is a dead end. We can wave at the puppies on their way out, even though they didn't have to get out and work in the heat. And you know what we love? We love when the dogs don't have to work, and we love when the dogs don't get injured trying to catch somebody. So shout out to the dogs being okay. And that's it, you guys. This will be a wrap in a minute. We're just waiting to see him bring this guy out. Right here on Germain. If you guys are new here, go ahead and give us a follow. Look out for our new mini-series on 3FM TV, coming soon to a channel near you on YouTube. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the gifts. I know I didn't see a bunch of hearts and gifts and likes, but I do go look at the gifters when I get home. So I know who's doing that. I appreciate you. If I didn't see you, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
To Pendleton Resources, if you're not involved with the suspect or one of the primaries here, I'm going to have you guys quickly go to Devonshire and meet up with Sergeant Langford. And then Mojo and whoever has the body, we can stay and we'll be with you.
Whoever has the body.
Okay, Roger. I think Patrol Sir has the body here. I'm going to pick up footbeat down the path that he ran, and I'll be at the CP in just a second.
What do you mean? Whoever has the body? What?
Roger that. And then Herman or Edgar, if you can coordinate to transport to see me on that guy. The impound of the vehicle did Baywatch have. And then we'll get everyone else over to Devonshire.
The body? Did I miss something here?
Roger, LT.
Is that a reference to the person, to the subject? They don't call the subject the body. A body's a body. Okay, we gotta ask the cops now. This is confusing the shit out of me. They're going over to, do they call the subject the body sometimes? Can anybody confirm that? I'm gonna ask these officers. Here, okay, so the suspect's in this vehicle, you guys. The suspect is in this vehicle most likely. I don't know how many units were up here. Hold on. See if we can get a look in this car. Couldn't tell. Pretty sure the suspect was in the car. More than likely.
And all other resources, if you could just put the permission to throw the dogs back in pocket. And once we have all canine resources, we'll break it down and do a debrief at San Jose, east of Independence.